What's good in the motherfucking hood, baby? What's happening, man? What's going on?
What's up,
What's
man?
going on, man?
Oh, you know, man. You know, chicken one day, feathers the next, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hey,
Yes,
Yeah,
man,
sir.
shit. Yeah,
fried
you
man
know,
and died, laid to the side.
tired of the motherfucking man. You know, motherfucking job kicking my ass, man. I don't know. Nigga should have took that goddamn promotion, boy. That show is demanding. You know, it's about their little change, but hey, fuck it, man.
Yeah.
I'm a tough guy. I tough it out. Hey, good morning. I mean, good afternoon. Good evening, actually.
Evening. It's evening
Good
time now.
evening, people. It's another one like the other one. Another episode of this Treeal Talk 101 live from the 94124. I am one of your hosts, OG Double D. We got Mac Meets the Most, the boss hitter Velski. You know what
What's
I'm saying?
happening?
The three motherfucking horsemen. You know what I'm saying? And we back in this bitch. And we didn't really want to do this tonight, y'all, but
We
we
got
like
some new
fuck it.
listeners too, man. We shout out to the new listeners, man.
Yeah, to the new
We got
listeners, to
we got
all the
two
new
new
listeners out
listeners,
there,
man.
thank you for your support. We didn't want to do this tonight, y'all, but fuck it. We might as well put our 2 cents in on this shit too, right?
Yeah, cause
So we
shit
about to
crazy.
talk about this disgusting ass Diddy shit. Now it's a lot of people out there who for one believe what was going on. I am one of those who believe it because when we were involved in rap music heavily back in the 90s when all of the Diddy and all of these other motherfuckers first started coming up, we was hearing weird shit back then.
Mm-hmm.
So this
Mhm.
isn't really nothing new to us. We've been hearing weird shit about dudes since like maybe I'll say 94, 95, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? About how he even got his position with Uptown Records. We heard about that type of shit, about him, blowing a mother next man's socks off, you know what I'm saying, to even get to be an intern at Bad Boy. And on the other hand, we got all these I don't want to bash them, but these non-believers, let's just put it at that. People who are celebrity stricken and they want to blame it on the black man when we just seen Nickelodeon um crucify a bunch of white people. So to always throw this, oh, they trying to take a black man down shit, that ain't always true, my people. I mean,
Mhm.
these white folks is taking care of their own business with their own pedophiles and shit, and we should be doing the same. Because one thing about it, y'all, think about this, right? Y'all don't never hear white people defending pedophiles.
Nah, they throw them under the bus quick. I don't know. I think they just defended him. Like, I don't know, just because he got a few dollars of a bus fare. They want to make it a black and white thing, but right is right and wrong is wrong. So
Right,
I don't look at it like that. I look at it like if he was doing some foul ass shit, then he wrong. You
right,
know, he should
Right.
get charged for it. And I think he's doing some foul ass shit.
Bless you, bro.
right. And my thing is, just like, oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Damn, this
Yeah.
goddamn allergies killing me. But just like the R. Kelly shit, right? I don't give a fuck how good a motherfucker's music make you feel, or how good a motherfucker's on-screen presence in a movie or whatever make you feel, right? Y'all got to realize that these motherfuckers is living like their bosses. They get money, and they get enough money to feel like they're just as good as the other races of people that they work for. We can't really throw races and ethnicities out there because we'll probably get sanctioned or something. But y'all know what I'm talking about, and um people don't want to face it, but a lot of motherfuckers from back east, the East Coast, they don't they don't have their own so-called ghetto culture. Their culture is derived from the Jewish and Italian and Irish mobsters, and they try to live like that. Out here on the West, and it's not a good thing, but out here on the West, we gangbanging, which is really our own culture. That's something we made up, to protect ourselves when we start moving into white neighborhoods and shit and wasn't wanted and wasn't welcome. I mean, we even experienced that a little bit over here, when our parents and shit first moved to Bayview, this shit was Maltese. You feel what I'm saying? And they had to fight. And when we started going to Portland Boys Club over on San Bruno and shit like that, we had to fight because that shit was still Italian over there. You know what I'm saying? So we know about that, about grouping and clicking together to protect yourself as black kids, and then it turns into some kind of jealousy or hatred or division that spurned on the gangs, which fought each other later on down the line. But to speak on what we do out here, we don't try to live like the Jewish mobsters or Italian. Ain't none of that mafia law. Ain't no motherfuckers coming to nowhere in Cali and gonna tell us we gonna put some dope down here and you can't sell it in your neighborhood because we giving it to him and he gonna be the boss and run your block. That shit y'all see on Power, that shit really happen like that. That shit don't happen in Cali. We will kill you. We will kill you. You know what I'm saying? you ain't come to our hood talking about you finna plant a nigga down here because he got y'all working. He finna control these blocks. You and that nigga be dead out here. We don't play that shit in California. But back to what we were saying. So they live like they're I'm gonna say they're masters because that's what it is. A lot of y'all is mesmerized by these niggas' money and their fame and all of that. But these niggas really is slaves and puppets, and it's proven because as soon as the powers that be are done with them, how fast do them niggas go broke? All these billionaires and multi-hundred millionaires, how the fuck they go broke overnight?
Right.
Shit probably was never theirs. That's why.
Exactly.
They ain't got no investments.
Exactly. And not only the investments, what they don't understand is a lot of the things that these niggas have is produced to them on a contract. You're given these homes, you're given these cars, you have a wardrobe budget, you have a jewelry budget, you have a studio budget. It's all under contract for you to do X amount of albums, X amount of movies, X amount of videos, or whatever else in this time frame. And if you don't produce, or if the things that you do are not successful, then you owe.
Yeah.
And so we got a bunch of people who have never experienced that type of life. They admire these people, and that's the wrong thing to do, and not to say if you haven't investigated or you've never heard of it that you should just believe what you hear in the media. We're not saying that. I mean, we got privy to a lot of other information. Like I said, we heard this decades ago, so this ain't new to us, which is why we are leaning on the side of believing this, and for all those that want to make it a black and white thing, most of these niggas victims, except for like Cassie and a couple other motherfuckers, are black women. So it's you black women that's supporting these niggas that's raping and molesting and beating and extorting black women like yourselves. So what y'all think about this?
Well, shit, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there, but I believe a lot of shit that he's saying is true. The shit that's coming about him is true. So, he gonna have to, fight for that shit again for himself against that shit. So I know everybody gonna come out in the end. From my understanding, that he got so many cameras up in his house that everything that he was doing is videotaped. So they about to come out with all that, and then they're gonna try to prosecute any and everybody who they think has something to do with it, including his children. They're gonna be in trouble too. So I mean, it's gonna all come out in the long run. But I think that's what they be doing to get ahead in the music industry. Some of them, get down like that. That's what they do. They ain't got no problem with doing that. And then he was doing that, from my understanding, to a bunch of little kids too. Everybody he was doing it to, majority of them was underage. It was like some R. Kelly type shit that he was doing. So it's gonna come back on him, man. I mean, shit, they don't want to believe it because he a black man. So he a black man with a few dollars over bus fare. So they making it a black and white issue. But I don't think it's a black and white issue. It's a right or wrong issue to me. If you right, you right. You wrong, you wrong. The shit he is doing, I think he wrong. So it's about to come back on him real quick and fast.
Right. So, Val, what you think about it?
Man, That shit, the niggas been doing that shit for years. Like, damn, is that my fucking how I sound, y'all?
No, we can.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Nah, I just hear echo on my
Oh,
end. But anyway, like you say, we've been in the industry to where, you know what I'm saying, we know and heard about the stories of parties like that. And it's like I say, like you know what I'm saying, like I'm with y'all, you know what I'm saying? I believe that shit too. Like, and it's just the way the nigga try to portray himself in the game back then. It makes me really believe because, you know what I'm saying, a real motherfucker can't get that type of action unless you throwing money around.
right, right, right. And my thing is this, y'all. Everybody got an opinion about like, and most people got a deep hatred for a motherfucker like Suge Knight, right? And I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, right? I respect that nigga Suge Knight.
Yeah, Suge
Because
cool. I like Suge. He
because you
ain't
know
never did nothing to
Suge,
me.
right? Suge reached out to us. You know, I mean, we didn't want to fuck with him because we already knew what he wanted. You know, he wanted some knuckleheads to join the Death Row Army and help, you know, smash on niggas everywhere they go. And that wasn't our thing. We not Crips, we not Bloods, so that wasn't our cup of tea. But for those that don't know, yeah, he reached out to us too. You know, because we was, you know, put it like this, without saying names, we have folks from down south in LA, Long Beach and Compton, Watts, all of that. We got family and people down there. We, you know, our tentacles touch way down there. And so he knew about what type of niggas we really was. So it was like, okay, well, you know, he hollered at some folks, you know, some relatives and shit, and was like, you know, I want to see what's up with them, right? But you know, that's just something we wasn't going to indulge in because we wasn't going out like Pac finna jump in some Crip and Blood business and wind up shot the fuck up somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Knowing goddamn well we Hunters Point niggas and ain't got no business even indulging in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But he did reach out. And the way he reached out would have been half-ass lucrative, right? But like we said, it would have been dangerous. Um, but Suge Knight did show the average black man from the street corners that you could take your money and be your own boss. And see, that's what a lot of people don't give him credit for, you know, because we got these old paparazzi ass niggas running around and everybody want to be part of what's famous and what's popular. And so they want to knock Suge Knight. Don't get me wrong. I think Suge Knight went a little too gangster with it, you know, because of what he was dealing with. He should
Yeah,
have
he did a
scaled
lot,
it
lot
back.
of uncalled for shit.
Right,
He
right.
did
He
that
should
but
have scaled
necessary.
it back.
Stupid
But
shit.
Meeks Vale, y'all know that nigga showed. Well, I mean, we was already doing it, but he showed the average black man, along with Master P, because Master P did show a lot of people how to do the shit in a different fashion. He didn't do it like Suge, but in a different fashion. But that you could go out there with your money from the street, produce your shit, and set your price for what you want as far as distributing or production deal is. Not like
Mm-hmm.
them niggas back east that live and die off deals. Them niggas sit there and they play the big drug dealer. And yeah, Jay-Z was a Jay-Z wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? P. Diddy wasn't shit. Notorious Big wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas all sit up there and lie like they was kingpins and shit. And you know the cold part is, it's the niggas in New York that co-sign that lie just to make New York seem big. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? When we already knew niggas was rapping for tennis shoes.
Yeah, I think it was easier for them to sign deals than to push
Right,
their own shit independently. It
right,
take more work and hustle to do your shit independently than to sign for the deal and then have the record label do most of the work for you. So
right,
you know, they're like,
right,
fuck that. We gonna go the easy route. We
right,
ain't gonna try to be independent. We gonna sell out or make a contract rather, still selling out, whatever you want to call it, and we gonna let them push our shit instead of them
right.
doing the footwork they damn self. Shit like what
Exactly,
we is doing.
exactly. And that's how them niggas was starving, man. I mean, the Junior Mafia even said it, man. Them niggas, it was 5 niggas going in on a quarter ounce of crack, nigga. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you gonna make off of that? You know what I'm saying?
$20.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
If
So,
that.
and he said it, they was, man, big, where we was trying to get put on so them niggas was living and dying for them little 10, 20, $50,000 deals so they could have a few dollars in their pocket because them niggas wasn't getting no money like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, niggas could tell these old kingpin stories, but no, that shit ain't true. You know what I'm saying? And so people outside of these areas believe that shit, and like I said, they followers. We got a lot of followers in the Bay, which is the problem with the Bay Area to me. We used to be leaders. We used to be the pioneers of something, even if it was something we wasn't in, like the player rap shit. We wasn't into the player rap. We was gangsters with it. But the player rap shit originated in the Bay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And instead of motherfuckers realizing that and putting their stake down like, nigga, this is something we started, niggas out here, and especially niggas in San Francisco, y'all want to embrace a nigga with some kind of name and some kind of fame so fucking bad, y'all will believe and accept anything. Just to say, y'all can look at the niggas who take pictures, with niggas they don't know and post it up. Nigga, I see celebrities all the time. Nigga, just saw James Toney at a smoke shop in motherfucking Tanforan. Nigga, I didn't jump out and take no picture with the nigga. I said, yeah, nigga, you James Toney, ain't you? No, my name is Luther. Nigga, stop lying. Nigga, you James Toney.
Yeah,
Nigga,
that's some kind of strange shit though to me, because I understand y'all seeing a motherfucker take a picture with him, but it ain't like you really know this nigga.
Right.
So you just run across him, met him over a bowl of soup or whatever you want to call it. You want to take a picture and act like this your best friend and shit.
Exactly.
Man, that shit weak as fuck.
That's like, when we met Mike Tyson in Vegas, this nigga throwing us
Right.
fucking chips, casino chips, hugging us, all type of shit. We ain't taking pictures with that nigga. And that was one of my favorite boxers at the time.
Yeah,
You know what
met
I'm saying?
him, but you don't really know the nigga. But then, they always put up a picture,
Right.
put up a little story behind the picture about what they did this night with him, or we chopped up game. This is a real motherfucker, and this and all that. He really was on his nuts, and it was like, take a picture with me, and I'm gonna put it on Instagram or Facebook or where the fuck you put it on.
And see,
but they don't really know the motherfucker. Ain't like y'all went to the event together and shit, and y'all kick it on a regular basis. You run.
I ain't never seen that nigga again.
Yeah, y'all just at the same location this night, and he took a picture with you.
Hey, and see that right there, y'all. That type of insecurity in individuals is what leads these motherfuckers to have power to do this to our young daughters, man. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of influence that that weakens the mentality of our young daughters to want to be famous along with these type of motherfuckers to allow them to do that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because to tell the truth, Diddy should have been this shit. Motherfucker should have been running up in that nigga house 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And Jay-Z next. Jay-Z next. That nigga was fucking on Foxy Brown at 14. You know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers don't even want to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was just as bad as R. Kelly. Huh?
They said he was fucking with Rihanna when she was 14.
Right. Gave her herpes. That's why Chris Brown beat her ass, because she gave him herpes from Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah.
But these the motherfuckers, everybody want to follow and jump online and talk about they wrong and why they didn't know they not wrong. They not wrong. If this nigga took your daughter pussy and beat her up and had her fucking motherfucking sex workers, and this nigga had a woman fucking male prostitutes. And we all know male prostitutes are homosexuals.
Majority of them are.
Right.
Yeah.
No, they at least bi.
Yeah, they flip flop. All the ones
that
I always.
Because what heterosexual man gonna be a prostitute? Come on, now.
Or a stripper.
Yeah. And he had, like, this is some sick shit, and ain't no way on earth that nigga would have settled that fast if it wasn't true.
Nah. Now he done tried to fight that for at least a minute or two.
Man, I wouldn't give a bitch $30 for lying on me, niggas, let alone $30 million.
Yeah. Right. There's some truth behind it that he didn't want to get out. That's gonna get out anyway.
Right.
So that hush money ain't gonna work because somebody about to tell it all.
Yeah, she working with the feds right now as we speak.
Yeah, that nigga in trouble. His whole little entourage in trouble. He gonna even get his kids in trouble. Yeah. All the people that brought people to him, they about to be in trouble.
Teaching them little niggas to be sexual predators.
Mm-hmm. That's
You
all
know
they
what I'm
know. That's
saying?
what they see their daddy do. That's
Yeah.
their idol. So they gonna do
No, this
anything
nigga
else.
had them doing it.
Yeah, I did. I hear that. I heard that too. Rather that they was luring people to the house too.
Right.
Yeah, because
They
most
say
of the
the
bras
nigga,
was close to
Shit is
their age.
crazy.
man, they say the nigga ripped Usher asshole open and some other shit. Man, this
And
shit
I think he
crazy,
was
man.
12 when he did that.
Sent that nigga to the hospital, man. Man, this shit crazy.
Yeah,
And
Usher was
motherfuckers,
12.
and this is told by his bodyguard. I see motherfuckers talk about, well, you know, Diddy got money enough to get any bitch he want. It ain't about having money to get any bitch he want. It's about
That's what
getting
it
the
is.
bitch that'll do the shit that he want them to do.
Yeah.
This
Right,
sick,
it's about
depraved ass shit. Exhibit Ben said he walked into that nigga house and opened the wrong door and seen motherfucking
Yeah,
actors in there
Exhibit. Yeah,
kiss.
Exhibit did say some shit like that a
Yeah,
while ago though.
right,
Yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah,
Come on
yeah.
now. This shit ain't new. This ain't nothing new under the sun, man. And the point that we trying to make is like, you know, come on, people. If we gonna be better, we claim to be the better race and we got more moral fabric and all of that. How is y'all sticking up for this shit? How is y'all standing up for this motherfucker done ruined a lot of young ladies and young men's lives, man? He's traumatized people with the sexual depravity shit that he's learning from these white people that he worked for.
Mm.
right.
You know? And this shit, it's gonna be a whole motherfucking range of shit that's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Jay-Z, shit, Beyonce might be even caught up in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
Yeah,
She
maybe.
already, from what I hear, she already talking about if the nigga name pop up, she gone because she ain't gonna stay with this nigga long enough for them to take her shit too.
Yeah, she need to bounce then because his name about to come up.
Yeah.
You know his name coming up in that
And,
shit.
and and the thing about it is this, right? We always say this, y'all. Look at them niggas first, right? Fuck the airbrush photo shit that they take and all of that. Them some unattractive ass niggas. Them niggas wasn't having bitches before they had money. So
Nah,
that's why they acting like that.
yeah, they get some get back. They
Them
got a
niggas
few
wasn't,
dollars
come
over
on,
bus
man.
fare
Them,
now. They
them
about to
niggas,
act the fool.
and you ladies who support these niggas, right? Really sit down and think about what the fuck we saying. If you saw them niggas in Pack and Save right now and they wasn't famous, you wouldn't fuck with them.
Mm-mm. Probably talk other shit to him and everything.
But the simple fact that they airbrushed and Forbes tell you these niggas worth $1 billion, now you think these niggas is rock stars or something. Now y'all feel like these niggas is somebody gorgeous that you want and all that old type of shit. Y'all need to stop being hypocritical. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to stop being hypocritical. I mean, and it's sad to see a black woman sit up there and defend this type of shit that a motherfucker is doing to other women. Like, what kind of woman are you?
Right.
That's like us as black men sitting up there supporting the police killing us.
Yeah, nah, we ain't
You
gonna
know
do
what I'm
shit
saying?
like that. We're not gonna do no shit like that.
Oh no,
Nah.
they lying on the police. They don't really shoot black men.
Yeah,
Why would they do that?
yeah. He was
Nah,
wrong. He must have been running from the police or something. That's why they shot
he
him or
must have
something. He
did
might have had a
something. He
gun
did
on him.
something.
Yeah, I mean, this shit crazy, y'all. And the cold part is this shit is even happening to the basic people from our communities. This is also happening to them.
Yeah.
Motherfucker got a Facebook or Instagram following. He could be any kind of creep he want to be. Y'all still gonna support it because y'all scared to point the motherfucker out because everybody might say you hate him because 2,000 people like him or some shit like that. Like, this shit crazy, man. I mean, this is really a sickness, and the longer people keep their mouths shut about this type of shit, the more people get away with it. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Because embarrassment is one of the swiftest correction devices there is known to man. Nobody likes to be embarrassed. You see this
Mm.
nigga Diddy ain't opened his motherfucking mouth since he been embarrassed.
Nah, I don't even know where he
Ain't no
at. Is
take
he?
that, take that, ain't no Harlem shaking, no none of that. That nigga hiding somewhere. That nigga
Yeah, I
don't
don't
even
know.
want to
I
share.
don't even think he in the country. Didn't he smack out somewhere?
I don't know where that bitch went, but you know that.
That nigga ain't out here. They gonna get But then folks like that shit though. I don't know. I guess because they feel as though if they was in that situation and they had that type of money, they'd be doing the same shit. That's what he doing. Because I
Yeah.
know a lot of people that's condoning it and mean like, maybe the girls was fast or maybe they was asking for it or ain't nothing wrong with what he was doing because if that was them, they probably be doing the same exact damn thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's the
Right.
people that ain't really bothered by that shit. That's the ones that if they was in that situation, they'd be doing the
Right.
same shit he doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because we all know, man. Nigga, we done been hit by the feds, the
Mm-hmm.
A the ATF, the DEA,
Yeah.
FBI, and the GTF,
He
Gang
had some
Task
more
Force.
different people looking for him though, right?
Homeland Security.
Yeah, that's like you to take people from other countries and
Yeah,
embezzle them up over here and shit,
yeah.
take minors and shit. Cause he got like a
Home
human trafficking case, right?
Homeland
Yeah,
Security
human
means you
trafficking.
done
Yeah,
violated some state in some state in governmental lines.
yeah,
You done
he's a killer.
violated state lines, uh, U.S. waters, all type of shit. Man, a nigga might have been bringing bitches from Southeast Asia or to Honduras or something. For real. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, all for sex. All for sex.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
All for sex. Now, I mean, if a nigga want to go rent a few hoes out of Red Book or Euros.com or Eros.com or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Okay, that's a different story. You want to party with some bitches that ain't gonna be a shy and gonna do everything you pay them to do. I get that. Niggas do that. That ain't
he could
really
have
nothing
found them
wrong
type
with
of
that.
bitches in the strip clubs.
Right, it's tricking, but something we don't do. But
I
if
mean,
that's
I
what a
don't
nigga
know.
do, that's what get his rocks off. That's cool. But you don't fuck with kids, and you don't force people and beat them and threaten them and
Yeah,
extort them to fuck and drug them and like, nah, nah.
yeah,
You don't do shit like that, man. And we niggas with daughters and granddaughters and a whole bunch of other women we love in our lives, man. Mamas, aunties, sisters, cousins,
Mm-hmm.
all that, right? That shit is really fucking sickening, man. It's sickening.
yeah.
Because it can happen to any woman that's at the wrong place at the wrong time in the VIP section. Nigga might stick his hand up or stick his finger in her or something. You know what I'm saying? Just because he think he can, because she's sitting at VIP with him. This is the shit that happened. This is the type of shit we've seen. I've seen motherfuckers violate women and shit before because they are in their space. You know what I'm saying? They sitting down at the VIP or she let him grind on the dance floor. Now this nigga got his hand up her skirt. Now they fighting because she didn't want him to go that far. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No means no, niggas. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I mean, that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing worse. Ain't nothing worse than a motherfucker that violates women and kids, man, for sexual pleasure. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Y'all can sit there and defend these niggas till the cows come home, man. Like I said, we've been hearing about these sexual deviant ass niggas a long time ago.
Yeah, that
A
shit. They've
long
been
time ago.
doing that shit for a minute.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
They just,
right.
like I say, some people that condone that shit don't think that it's anything wrong with what they doing. But
Yeah.
I don't look at it like that. That's totally wrong. And like shit, he gonna pay for it. All of them gonna pay for it though, cause one person gonna tell on one, they gonna tell on the next. Ain't nobody gonna want to be in really big trouble. Ain't nobody really want to go to jail behind that shit, cause I bet you they don't think they was gonna ever get prosecuted. Gonna do some time behind the shit they was doing. The niggas gonna be like,
Nah.
yeah, they gonna get
Nah,
some time.
and see, it goes deeper, y'all. From what I'm hearing, a lot of the shit they was doing was to blackmail people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they
Like,
embarrass him now. He got something on
yeah,
you. Yeah.
yeah. I
So now
mean,
you
these
got
niggas,
to fuck with me. I'm gonna tell what we've been doing.
right,
That's
right.
cold, man.
And what's fucked up, y'all, is that these niggas is employing the same tactics that the white guys use to blackmail their own, but we want to always consider it a racial thing. These niggas, this ain't what black people do. This is what rich white people with these sexual depravities and shit do.
Yeah,
This bestiality and these orgies and what I'm saying, all that old other shit, man. And this is the shit, this is the culture that our people are adopting through music, through art.
Mm-hmm.
Look at social media. You can't see a black woman with her fucking clothes on now.
Nah. If she do, well, they might got a little bit of clothes on, but she sure gonna show you her ass in a minute. She gonna
Right,
start twerking. Then the majority, if I can't say all, because you can't say all about nothing, but the majority of them got their ass on the screen. They
right,
twerking and shaking and shit. That's
right,
all it is. It's an ass culture or ass nation or whatever. Because that's the first thing you gonna see. They ass. They gonna show you
right.
how they can twerk or whatever.
Man,
No.
a nigga open up his motherfucking Instagram or something at work, nigga, you liable to be in human resources office the next couple of days. Nigga, they gonna swear you was watching pornos.
Yeah, for real. Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm
all it
saying?
is. Is that all they do
Some
is
cold shit, man.
I mean,
I
you
don't
can
want to.
scroll. I mean, it ain't that much on Facebook like that, but on the gram, if
Right,
you scrolling, you gonna see a bunch of people. Well, not people, women, females twerking, showing their ass. That's what we
right.
do. As a people, as a unit, our culture like to show you they ass. They turn around, look back at you, and start twerking. Even if they ain't got no ass, that's what they gonna do.
Yeah, this shit crazy, man. I mean, and then what fucked me up is that when you try to hire some of these bros, you know what I'm saying, to do a video or photo shoot or whatever you got going on, right? They don't want to do it. They,
Nah.
you know, you offering a job like, okay, is this what you do, baby girl? Okay, look, got a gig for you. Pay $100 an hour or whatever, you know, a motherfucker paying at the time. You know what I'm saying? And they don't even want to do it. You know, they be on some bullshit. But you'll sit here and do all of this shit for social media for likes, comments, and likes.
It was easier to do it in the comforts of their own home and shit. Getting out doing it. I don't know. The video might be, more. I don't know. I'll say not say embarrassing, but more of a challenge to them. So I don't know. Maybe most practice this shit when they at home. I don't know. But you is right about that. A lot of them do it on social media, but then if there was like a job for them to do, if there was a video or a movie or something, then they ain't gonna want to do it. They're
Right.
gonna find out an excuse or a reason of why they can't do it, and they don't want to do it right then or at this time or not at all. Shit. I don't know. That shit crazy.
Shit, man, I had a chick tell me, man, that her dude wouldn't let her do it, right? Or some shit
Mm-hmm.
like that. She told me something about her dude wouldn't let her do it. But the nigga let you get on social media like that? I didn't get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so the nigga don't want you in a video where you getting paid,
Yeah,
but he,
but it probably ain't her not being in the video. It's probably her who she in the video with.
yeah, could be that
She
too.
probably
Yeah,
don't want them in the video with you or me or whoever, but he'll let her get out on social media so she can share the word, everything. But then all that shit gonna do is lead the motherfuckers in your DMs and all that. So I mean, she gonna get harassed. Somebody
right,
gonna say something to her motherfucking ass about being on there. So I
right.
mean, you might as well make it legit, make it a real job for her, and make her get some real money up out of it instead of doing that shit for free for likes and comments. So
Right.
I don't
And
know, it's
see,
kind of backwards.
that's the whole thing, man. And I'm just really, really, really sick of seeing black women personified as nothing but sex objects. You know, like for real. We don't like okay, like the chick from Atlanta, the DA lady, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, I know you're talking about.
Um, a lot of people talking about well, that was her private life. Well, that was her private life, but if she is a pillar of the community,
Yeah.
a officer of the court,
Mm-hmm.
and a law-abiding citizen, we was always taught, and all you black people know this. We was all taught this. We got to be 3 times better than white people at
Yeah.
the same job.
Cause that private life gonna turn public real quick.
That private,
Yeah.
and you fucking with Trump. So they went
Yeah.
and dug up everything. So all this shit you was lying about, you was fucking these niggas and doing. Come on, man. You just fucked up everything for black women for the next 10, 15 fucking years now because you had to do some more other ass shit. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
couldn't, oh, well, the white bitches do it. Yeah, but this is a white fucking country.
Yeah.
They don't want us in the positions anyway. That's
Yeah.
the whole point. So keep your shit clean. If you know goddamn well that the white people is gonna be more scrutinous of you and all that old type of shit, show some motherfucking resolve and some motherfucking scruples. Don't run around like the common hood bitch and run around cocking your legs open and sneaking off, spending state money to go fuck a nigga in another country or something. Like what the fuck is you doing? And then you got the nerve to go after Trump, knowing goddamn well this nigga finna hire the best investigators money can buy.
Yeah, as soon as she went after her, they went and dug up on her ass and brought back up all that shit that she thought was she kept secret, but it wasn't.
Yeah, and you done fucked up the whole case. Now we can't even get no justice for the shit Trump tried to do because you was running around fucking niggas.
Yeah, she ain't got no credibility right now. Ain't nobody want to believe nothing she got to say.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
She is lying about all type of shit. So, you don't know.
You
She
know,
could have kept her shit squeaky clean. Didn't let nobody know what she was up to or what she was doing. But she got out there.
Yeah, every time we turn around, some black woman, politician or something is doing some more sexual shit with some out of pocket ass nigga that get her in trouble. Like why we can't have clean representation?
They love attention though. They be doing a lot of that shit for attention. So if somebody gonna pay more attention to them about them doing some shit like that, then they gonna do it. I mean, shit. I don't know. They must not be, I don't say comfortable, settled, or whatever the case may be, but they still be looking for attention. And that should be for them out there doing shit, basically for not comments and likes and getting that attention.
But it's the wrong kind of attention.
Yeah, I know it is. Most definitely it is, but they be searching for attention all the time. They want, even if they in a relationship though, they still be wanting attention. Because that's what that should be about.
But you know what's fucked up? How do women with supposedly higher education, higher pay wages, prestigious positions, how do you get caught up in simple ass basic bitch situations?
Right.
How does that happen? How does that happen? I'm a regular street nigga and I don't get caught up in no basic ass nigga situations with no out of pocket bitch and no shit like that. If I was to go after Trump tomorrow on some legal shit, they wouldn't be able to drag up nothing foul as fuck on me. I'm a basic nigga. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what they gonna pull up? Oh, he used to be a drug dealer. He used to run around packing guns. We done investigated him on some murders before. So I mean, that shit that I don't do no more. But what I'm saying is, if you giving me a job to be the representation of my people, I'm gonna take that seriously and I'm gonna uphold that.
Yeah,
right.
And that's what I'm
still
saying.
Basic at heart though. They ain't involved in nothing.
Exactly. Exactly. And all we want to do is say we need to support a motherfucker because they black. Being black ain't enough. Being righteous is enough.
Right.
That's the whole thing. When motherfuckers in a simple position, so even like an entertainer, a major entertainer, whether they want to be or not, you're somebody's idol. You know what I'm saying?
Comes with the territory. Somebody gonna be looking up to you. That's why your whole livelihood gonna be magnified.
Right.
Somebody looking up to you. So you might as well keep that shit clean. You out there doing shit that's we consider foul, it's gonna come back and bite your ass.
Yeah.
Always
do. The anus.
Yep. Yep. And I'm telling you, shit. Don't be surprised, nigga. Them niggas come up missing or something, nigga, because they probably got secrets on some important ass white people, nigga. And they might get their ass killed like Epstein did.
I don't know. They might make some clones out their ass or something and then kill them off or something. I don't know. I got jokes. I ain't tripping.
I need some clones.
Yeah, I got jokes. I don't believe in clones, but shit, they won't do something to their ass.
Yeah, what I mean, because this shit, and that's what's wrong with our people, though, man. We could climb our way to the top and still do some fucked up shit to hit the bottom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at the San Francisco politics, man. All these nonprofits, all these black nonprofits, all these niggas and bitches is being investigated. Y'all fucking up over the monies and all type of shit. Now all these people y'all looked up to as pillars of a community are under the motherfucker's microscope. But no, we was wrong for saying that shit, y'all. We was wrong for bringing that shit like this nigga ain't shit. This bitch ain't shit. They doing some, oh man, y'all hate man. Now what?
Yeah. But all them people that was getting that money, all they was doing was keeping it for themselves. They wasn't doing what they were supposed to be doing with it.
Nah.
and they
Then-
fucking up everybody's budgets, and it came back and haunted their ass. You know, they
exactly.
can give you a certain amount of dollars for you to go buy a car or take a trip or go get you a piece of property or something. That ain't what that shit was for. It wasn't for you to get no whole new wardrobe or nothing. It was supposed to be for what they gave it to you for to help your business. Well, not your business, your nonprofit organization, but
Right.
that ain't what they do when
Right.
they get their shit.
Put the kids through the summer programs and shit.
Right. Right.
Nah, they ain't using it for that.
These
They
niggas
using
skimming. Hey,
nah,
but you know what though? When we was telling motherfuckers that these niggas wanted these motherfucking nonprofits just for some motherfucking street cred and to try to fuck on these kids' mamas and little sisters and shit,
yeah.
everybody thought we was wrong. Everybody thought we was wrong. And look what happened. Look what happened. Double is right again. Fuck all y'all. That's what I told you, stupid motherfuckers. But y'all want to sit there. I mean, and don't get me wrong, right? It's good to try to look at people in a positive light if they're positive. The big key word is if they're positive, right? I'm not getting, man. I know these. See, this is what they forget, y'all. This is what they forget, Meech. This is what they forget, Vel. We all grew up together.
Yeah.
Right.
We all grew up together, right?
We
So
know.
we really know what's in the hearts of these motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
We know how they really built. We know how. Come on, man. We didn't all sat down at the table, had drinks and weed and all type of shit, and heard some of the shit these niggas said that they think we thought was cool until they look in our face and see that we ain't with that shit. We done heard how niggas done said they done slipped drugs in a bitch drink and they done did this. We done heard this shit from the niggas y'all trust. We done heard
I
this
heard
shit.
how them niggas went tricking with fake money.
Yeah.
Is that tricking? If y'all tricking with fake money, yeah, nigga,
Right.
you still tricking, nigga.
You still tricking.
You still tricking. Yeah.
You know? Now look at our city. City all fucked up because there's 10,000 motherfucking nonprofit organizations to a bunch of niggas that don't even live in San Francisco no more and don't give a fuck about the city, ain't did shit for the kids. All they doing is Facebook posting. That's all they doing. Name me one motherfucking organization that's really doing something. Name me one. Name me one. Because if there it is, these kids wouldn't be breaking motherfucking windows, taking a chance on getting their goddamn head blown off to steal something out of a car and they don't even know what the fuck is in there.
Right.
Come on now.
Yeah, that is a profession out here, bipping.
Come on
That's
now.
all they do is break your windows and steal.
Right. Our kids on TV with motherfucking shit wrapped around their face, running in and out of stores doing shit. Only time we did that shit was for the 49er parade, not just because we wanted to be assholes. That wasn't no hustle for us.
Yeah, that's how they get their money right now. That's what they do. Yeah, that's a hustle. It's like selling crack in the 90s.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'll be glad when this motherfucking regime changed and San Francisco started getting back to how it used to be. Because this shit is fucked up. Because of the motherfuckers y'all trusted because they black. Now look at it. This shit, San Francisco ain't never been this motherfucking bad. All this, and that's what I'm saying. We as black people gotta hold our people accountable. Not only the people you don't like, because that's what's wrong with a lot of you hypocritical motherfuckers. Y'all sit there and talk shit and talk bad about somebody you don't like, but let somebody you like or love do the same goddamn shit you make an excuse for. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. These motherfuckers out here, you know what I'm saying? Got y'all out here looking up to motherfuckers who rape kids, motherfuckers who transport transport and traffic human beings for sexual acts. For sexual acts, y'all. These niggas ain't even doing this for no real money. These niggas doing this to get this nigga doing it so he can sit in a chair and jack off while he watch somebody fuck a woman. What the fuck kind of shit is this?
Oh, man.
Kind of sick and demented. Something gotta be wrong with your brain cells for you to be want to do some shit like that. That's how I look at it, but I mean to them that's normal.
But because the motherfucker made some songs that made you feel good, it's okay.
Man.
What the fuck, man? What is wrong with our people, man? What's wrong with black people, man?
I know, like I say, if they was in the same position, they be doing the same thing. That's why they look at it like ain't nothing wrong with that shit. Because I know a lot of people who still like R. Kelly and don't give a fuck about what R. Kelly was doing, say that maybe it was his people's over him, his auntie or his sister or whoever it was who fucked him up, and it ain't his fault that he do it to other people and shit like that. Because, like I said, they was in that same position. They be doing the same thing. So I know
Man,
people
first of
think
all,
that Puffy is wrong
right.
because maybe the girls is fast or the dudes is asking for it or whatever the case may be, but they condoning that shit because, like I say, if they's in that same position, they be doing the same thing. So I don't see
Right.
there's nothing wrong with what they doing because
Cause see me myself, man, I don't give a fuck how thick a young broad is, how pretty she is, how fast she move, or none of that. It's off limits. It's off limits. Um, if she ain't trying to fuck me, I'm not finna put no drugs in her drink. I'm not finna press her or none of that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Once it's stipulated that it ain't going down, it ain't going down. We go to plan B. Okay, you sit on your side of the couch, I sit on mine. You, you know what I'm saying? We ain't even finna get this twisted. You know what I mean? I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. And it's really disheartening because it's mostly black women who supporting this fuckery, making excuses for this fuckery. How could
yeah,
y'all make excuses for people that hurt y'all? I don't get it. I don't get it. Then a nigga try to stand up for y'all because, like I said, I got 4 daughters and nieces and granddaughters and cousins, and you know what I'm saying? And all of those I just spoke on, I will kill one of these niggas for if they did some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no talking, ain't no discussing, ain't no negotiating. Nigga, if they can prove to me, nigga, that you violated any woman I love, I'm blowing your motherfucking face off. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, by the time you smell my cologne, nigga, it's too late. Nigga, you's a dead man. You know what I'm saying? So how could y'all sit there and say a nigga that's gonna stand up for the rights of these women that he loved is in the wrong because of a nigga who made a song on that rhyme? I'm a rapper. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. I really don't. Um, just like a motherfucker can make you feel good in the streets. This is street shit. A nigga that you see all the time make you feel good about yourself or something because he make you feel important for 5 seconds out the motherfucking night or something like that, right? You don't give a fuck about what type of nigga this nigga really is because your self-worth is so low that a motherfucker had to stimulate that shit and you look the other way. You'll look the other way.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? Everybody who talk about they sure they self and they confident, it's a fucking lie, man. Because if it was, we'd be doing a lot better as people, period. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it ain't hard to think righteously. You know what I'm saying? I mean, motherfuckers say what they want about me, right? But can't that nigga or that woman out there say that I crossed them? Anybody I ever hurt, anybody I ever did something to, they was gonna do
Deserved it.
something to me if they had the chance. That's the way I was living at the time. You know what I'm saying? Um, I've changed my life. I'm older. I work. I'm squared up on some other shit. But back when the nigga was in the streets, nigga, you got at me, I'm gonna get at you. Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? But not if you was my folks. Nigga, if you was my folks, you ain't had to worry about me doubling back, kicking in your house while you on vacation in Miami with your woman. Or when you go to jail, I'm trying to fuck your girlfriend and your baby mom. I wasn't that type of nigga. You know?
Mm.
So, I mean, it's just, man, it's we fucked up, man. And the message today is, man, black people, man, even if it's at the cost of other black people who ain't righteous, they need to be outed. We if y'all talk all this shit about being better and behaving better and doing better and all that, but you support fuckery. You can't support fuckery and be about righteousness. It just doesn't balance out.
real shit.
Yeah, one don't go with the other.
What you say?
I said one don't go with the other.
Nah,
Not
I
at
ain't
all.
going, but I say what we think is wrong ain't wrong. What they think is right ain't right to us. So there's a lot of people that just be condoning the wrong shit. I say they would do the same shit, so they don't feel there's nothing wrong with what he's doing and all that. That's cool. That's what we ain't supposed to do. Little girls supposed to mess with the old dudes because when she was 16, she had a nigga who was 40 and shit like that. So she don't think there's nothing wrong with what he be doing to the little girls. Because once upon a time, she was one of them little girls that was doing the same shit that he getting or he doing to them. So I mean, it's kind of crazy as fuck though. But yeah, it's people that's really did condone that shit that shouldn't be condoning because I don't think that shit cool. But like I say, they would have do the same shit if they was in that position or they probably already had it done too.
Right.
That's
And
why they
but
thinking it ain't wrong.
hey, think about this though, y'all. All them fast ass girls who was fucking with them old ass niggas when we was young, all them niggas grew up to be dope fiends and them bitches had rough lives.
Yeah, that's true too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because she might have fucked with him when
They
she was
ain't dope
16,
fiends, they
17.
damn self.
By her
Mm-hmm.
mid 20s, her life was hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them turned out to be dopers with the niggas. And if they didn't turn out to be dopers, they was living like dopers because the nigga damn near had them kidnapped like some shit Diddy or R. Kelly doing. Wouldn't let the bitch leave, beat her up every time he saw her, all of those type of shit that didn't help raise the kids, all type of shit stole from them. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't hide nothing. And
Beat
that's what it
their
is.
ass. Did all
Yeah,
type of shit with her.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
Had other babies on them by other
Right.
dope fiend bitches and shit like that. Yeah, they
Had them
had hard
fighting all in
lives.
the streets and shit, and all that old dumb shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I mean, it is what it is, man. It's a vicious cycle, man, and it's not getting better. You know what I'm saying? It's not getting better. Miss HP, what it do? What it do? Yeah, it's not getting better, y'all. This shit getting worse. You know what I'm saying? It's really crazy. You know what I'm saying? This shit is really really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And you know, people don't want to admit it, like I said, because it's people that they admire. So but like I said, if we gonna ever be be the people that we claim we're supposed to be or something like that, then we need to act as such. And what I mean by acting as such is we need to start doing away with motherfuckers who are fucking over our youth, because that's why life is getting worse out here, because the youth are being disrespected and treated as in a fashion that they shouldn't be, and it's at an alarming rate. Don't get me wrong, there was always child molestation and shit like that from day one. You know what I'm saying? But the point about it is, it's so prevalent right now. You know what I'm saying? To where people are really fucked up.
Yeah.
It's really fucked up to whereas all of our young ladies really think they got to be porno stars, and OnlyFans is a hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, man? What
Yeah.
what what do we have to look forward to?
Nothing.
It's
Bunch
fucked
of
up, man.
misery, confused people, bullshit. People got life and bullshit, confused, shit like that.
Yeah, this shit, man. It's just sad, man. It's just. Whew, I'm glad that we kind of like raised ours. I mean, if they do fucked up shit, it ain't because they didn't know better. They just chose to, what I'm saying, because they all been groomed, they all been gamed up, they all been talked to. So luckily, we ain't had to hurt nobody behind none of our daughters or granddaughters or nieces, or none of that type of shit yet. You know what I'm saying? Knock on wood. But um, it's a dirty game out here, man. And
Yeah,
the
it
shit ain't
is
gonna,
a whole different world from what we grew up in. But
right,
the kids
Right.
is they trying to move too fast though, but it ain't our job, our duty to take advantage of them and what they trying to do. It's like,
right,
the youth don't try to be kids no more. They try to
right,
be adults. They try to move fast, like how adults do. And then the
right.
older adults, the ones, that's our age or a little bit younger, they're the ones that's taking advantage of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all should be
Mm-hmm.
old enough and mature enough to realize that this still is a little kid and taking advantage of the situation don't make it right.
Right,
It's actually
right,
wrong. You manipulating them and making them do shit that normally they wouldn't do. But the kids is trying to move fast though. Like I say, they ain't trying to have no childhood. They trying to be adults at teenagers and shit like that. Yeah. They ain't got the concept of what even life is. but they
Right.
just be trying to move, trying to do any and everything.
Yeah, it's sad, y'all, you know.
It
But
is.
hopefully, you know, things like this podcast could bring some awareness to people. You know what I'm saying? Um, and hopefully, you know, people wake up, man, and you get a grip on reality. You know, stop teaching your kid to look up to fucking rappers. Most of them niggas ain't even got an 8th grade education, man. How
No,
you
they
gonna let
don't.
somebody groom
That's
your
why you
kid?
can't understand the music right now because they ain't
Right,
got no education.
right,
You gotta
right.
be
I
kind of
mean,
like uneducated to understand what they saying.
exactly, exactly. It's just crazy, man. You know, teach your kid. We know we need less rappers, more doctors, more lawyers. You know what I'm saying, and shit like that. You know, less football players, less basketball players. We need more professionals. You know,
Yeah.
we can't change laws if we don't have law changers. You know what I'm saying? And if you're gonna be a law changer, live your life correctly. Or if you're gonna do some dirt, at least make sure the shit don't come out. Don't go take a nigga on a motherfucking trip with some money you got from the motherfucking city and get your stupid ass caught and talked about. Now all of a sudden it look like every black woman that's a DA or a mayor or a governor or something like that is on the same tramp shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
Mhm.
man. What the fuck, man? You know what I'm saying? And it make us all look bad. You know what I'm saying? Because we just can't do right. We just can't do right. Even if we're in the right position, we cannot do right. And that's fucked up. It's fucked up, and it ain't nobody fault but our own. Because once you get there and you make it to that pinnacle, in that place to where you need to be, it's on you to maintain that position and keep yourself orderly. So you can't blame the white people because you out there and you can't do without a dick. So you went and fucked your goddamn co-worker. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. This shit ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
shit ridiculous, man. But you know, we about at the end of our podcast tonight, man. You know, and like I say, man, I hope some of y'all, I hope all of y'all listening, um, take what we say in the heart, man, and try to teach your children and your younger generation better than what we doing, because right now this shit is fucked up, man. It's really bad. You know, you got them looking up to motherfuckers who are rapists and child molesters, and like that shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen.
Right.
Nah. If you got them looking up to them type of people, that's the type of shit they gonna do.
Exactly.
That's
Mhm.
their idols. That's who they look up to. So they don't feel as though it's anything wrong. They're gonna do exactly what they see them do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Mm.
whew, boy, we got a long hard road, man, to redemption. You know what
Man,
I'm
you gotta
saying?
talk to your people, man. Get them and
Yeah,
have a better understanding about some shit, man.
right,
Sit down,
right.
reach one, teach one.
You know,
But it ain't
but
gonna be easy. Nah, not at all.
right. Yeah, Miss HP, we appreciate you too. Thank you for the support. You know, all we trying to do really is, you know, a lot of times, you know, we talk a lot of shit, but we try to use shock treatment, you know, and shock people into listening to what we say. Because, you know, controversy is something that black folks always want to hear. So, you know, we make
Mm-hmm.
the
Mhm.
shit controversial and try to drop the messages in there. And hopefully, you know, we can catch somebody who, you know, feels the same way we do, you know what I'm saying? And thinks like we think, and will try to do better, because really that's what we want. You know, yeah, we talk that shit, we pop that shit, right? And it's harsh and we use the cuss words and talk a lot of shit. But at the bottom of it, at the end of the day, we really want the best for our people. That's
Yeah,
what we really
absolutely.
do want.
Period.
You know
Point
what I'm
blank.
saying? That's what we really want. We just know sitting up here preaching and this nice guy approach ain't gonna get it. So we talk that shit to catch y'all ear, maybe irritate y'all a little bit, so you'll really like, what this nigga say? And then you're listening though. We got you listening.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? We got you listening. So, you know, that's what it's all about, man. You know, a lot of times it's not to disrespect or beat y'all down or nothing like that. It's to educate. And we hope that going forward, you know, a lot of you people take what we saying, you know, from niggas that's been in the streets, been to prison, and been in the shootouts, and been in the drug game, and been in everything, and turned our lives around. Maybe y'all can listen to what we saying, and maybe you could turn yours around as well.
Preach, man. Preach.
You know, that's all we trying to do. So, you know, on behalf of real niggas from the motherfucking point, OG Double D, Mac Meats,
man.
the boss here, the Velski, man. We just want to say we love y'all. We appreciate y'all support. We
Yeah, most
signing out,
definitely.
and we see y'all next week, man. Love y'all.
All
Love
right, man.
y'all, man.
Podcast
See
out,
y'all.
man.
All
Y'all
right.
Yes,
have a nice one.
sir.